Hello and welcome back to Team Fortress 2 with Bobson, playing a bit of Powerhouse today, the new map from Valve, mainly because of my new contract, which is my medic contract. A medic contract to get standard points, Ubered sentry kills, and Ubered demo man assists. So I figured what the hell, I'd hop into the new Steam, new Valve map actually. It came out in the last update, is the official Valve map, so it does have achievements and stuff associated with it. So yeah, you can get the achievements with it. I don't know if there's anything special that you get from doing all the achievements like they've added with previous patches, previous official Steam maps and stuff like that. Because with previous maps, what was it? Oh, I don't remember what it's called. Doomsday. Stuff like Doomsday, you could get enough of the achievements and get a free hat or something like that. I don't know if there's anything like that with this map, but I'll look into it maybe, I don't know, some future date. I don't really care. But yeah, Powerhouse. Brand new map. It is a control point map. So yeah, let's look at this while I ramble on about whatever I'm going to be rambling on about. But yeah, the three goals of this particular contract, the medic contract I'm currently doing. The first one is just to get standard points, which is the standard version, and the two additional conditions, getting Ubered sentry kills or Ubered demo man kills, are a bit more tricky, since I actually have to build up the Uber and then be in the right position to actually get a sentry kill assist with somebody. And there has to actually be someone playing Demo Man on the server in order to Uber them and get assists with them. And unfortunately, there's only one person playing Demo Man on this server, so that might be a bit tricky, getting an Uber and then getting them Ubered to get kills. But I'll worry about that later. And the reason I am bringing this up at all is the fact that in order to get the bonus points, the 30 bonus points, once you actually get the 100 point for the contract itself, you actually have to do the advanced stuff, i.e. the Ubered sentry kills, Ubered demo man kills. So that's the only way I can get the bonus points, is to do it that way, to do those two conditions, which is going to be a pain in order to do. Now, last week I did not bother doing the bonus points, but for the second contract I actually ended up doing that, and it didn't really add anything to the whole reward I got out of it, I don't think. But I did end up doing it on the second contract, the spy contract. So yeah, I figured what the hell, I'd do that this week as well. Unfortunately, it's going to be a pain with a medic. But yeah, let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Well, I don't really know what is going on with these contracts, because in the patch notes themselves it said there was only supposed to be 2 contracts per week. But as of the time I am recording this, I'm recording this on Tuesday, this is already the second one within the week. I mean, the patch came out, what, Thursday night? And this is the 4th contract I've had. There was another contract that popped up over the weekend. I got a crate out of that, well, a gun case out of that one. So I don't know if they just added the second one and a third one, two more additional ones. This would be the 4th one this week, within the 1 week period. Because when the patch was originally released, they had not actually added the gun cases yet, so you could not get gun cases, and there were plenty of people who I am assuming complained about that fact, since they had already done their contracts and could not get gun cases that week for the week. So maybe they just added a couple extra contracts this week just to give people a chance to get the cases or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, enough about that. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about while I'm playing this and trying to get this done? Well, I guess I should give an update on my channel, which is what I usually do in these videos. Let's see. Last week, standard issue, same stuff that's been going on for the past few months. Few months, actually? Yeah, it's been a few months since I've kept the same schedule of Terraria, Fallout, and the Forest. Last week on Terraria, I finally managed to get into an Eclipse event. First one I've ever seen. Popped up right after I did the Goblin and Pirate Invasion video. In fact, you actually got to see the very first part of it in that video. But yeah, it popped up, never seen one before. So that was a lot of fun. Going through that, fighting all those random monsters and stuff like that, it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, with Terraria, with the recent patch, there was a lot of world generation stuff. Stuff that has to generate when you first create a world. And there's actually some stuff that from the previous patch that was world generation. And I have a feeling that it would be better for me just to create a new world, or at the very least create a new world just to explore. I don't really mean just abandoning my current world and never seeing it again, more like create a new world just to explore a little bit and have a look around. Because I'm going to have to do that anyway just to get some of the achievements that were added. So yeah, I might do that in the next coming video. I might create a new world just to have a look around, see if we can find some of the new world generated stuff, see if we can do some of the new stuff that was added. Maybe we can actually get into the Crimson, get a Crimson world and take a look at that, because I have not seen the Crimson yet, only ever seen the Corruption, so that might be something to do. I'm not talking about starting from scratch or anything, because quite frankly I do not want to start from scratch. I've gotten so friggin' far that I do not want to start from scratch day one type thing. That would just be annoying and painful. So I might just create a new world with my current character and just blast through the content just to look at it. So yeah. As far as the forest, quite frankly, I have no idea where I'm going to be going with the forest from here on out. Because with the previous patches, there hasn't been too much added. World generation-wide, new stuff added to look around and look and see and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure what it's left for me to do. I mean, I've explored some of the caves, most of the caves. There's probably some caves I have missed or have not fully explored or looked around in, but quite frankly, there's not much left for me to do in the forest. I might take a look at the traps and stuff, the updates they did to the traps, the happy birthday trap, the snare traps, and stuff like that. In the coming episode, that might be what I'm going to be doing. But going forward from here, I'm not really sure what's left, other than just building a big house or something. So yeah, I might actually decide to end the forest videos for now until there's a large update or something. But yeah, I honestly don't really know. So, more Fallout last week as well as the coming week. Same as always. Though there might be a bit fewer episodes this coming week. Mainly because, as I mentioned in a previous episode of TF2, I was planning on doing a Let's Play of How to Survive, which I picked up during the summer sales. But recently, in the past couple weeks, there was a new game, a new How to Survive game, How to Survive Third Person, which is basically the original How to Survive game, but from a third-person, single-player perspective. Because the original How to Survive game was a top-down, open map type thing, where you couldn't go first person, you couldn't go third person, it was fully top-down, and you could explore around them inside of a zombie-infested islands and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun. I picked it up cheap on the Steam summer sales, and I did plan on doing a Let's Play. I actually recorded a little bit of it. Maybe an hour or two, not a lot. But with the How to Survive third-person game coming out, which is essentially exactly the same game, but with a different camera angle. And it doesn't have the multiplayer variant. You can't do multiplayer on it. But yeah, it is still the same game, so I'm still going to have a lot of fun playing it. And I never did finish the original How to Survive game, so yeah, it's still going to be a fresh experience for me. Still going to be a lot of fun for me to play. And I do plan on doing a Let's Play of it. In fact, I've already recorded a few hours of How to Survive third person. And if I can get it edited and put up It should be coming out next week. I'm not really sure what day it's going to be coming out. I haven't really decided yet, but it should be replacing 1 or 2 episodes of Fallout New Vegas. So there will be 1 or 2 fewer episodes of Fallout New Vegas next week, and maybe in the coming weeks while I record and put those up in their place. So if you don't know what How to Survive was, or you didn't play it, or you have played it and you just want to see me play it, then stay tuned, because hopefully I'll have it up this coming week and it should be up and ready. So yeah, How to Survive next week, hopefully. So yeah, let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I'm not really sure. That's basically it for my channel, what I have planned for the coming week, what I did last week, and there's not really much else new. There was something interesting that came up while I was recording Fallout, recording How to Survive, when I started talking about zombies and stuff like that, and it got me thinking about how ludicrous a zombie apocalypse type situation would actually be, because the reality of a zombie apocalypse, the traditional Romero-esque Night of the Living Dead, undead rising from the grave type zombies, it's just not very feasible, because they are essentially walking corpses. They're dead, their flesh is dead, their internal organs are not functioning, their heart's not beating, their lungs aren't breathing, nothing's actually working, and they are literally walking dead. So there are a lot of factors which would just completely destroy any type of zombie apocalypse type thing or situation. And yeah, it got me thinking about that kind of stuff, just playing around in How to Survive. I mean, first off, there's stuff like bacteria, which would quickly cause decay, cause bodies to literally just rot away, and yeah, it just wouldn't last very long. Not to mention the stuff like flies and stuff like that, which would lay eggs and cause maggots and stuff like that, which would literally eat the walking corpses, the zombies, from the inside out. It would only be a matter of time before the muscle tissue, the soft tissue, would be eaten away. So yeah, I mean, this might not be the most appropriate thing to talk about right now, but yeah, this got me thinking, and talking about How to Survive just got me thinking about that whole thing, that it just wouldn't work, especially stuff like you see in the movies and TV shows where people who've been dead for years and buried for like years just claw their way out of their coffins and climb out of their graves. There's just no way that would work. I mean, a body that's been buried in a coffin, first off, it's been embalmed, which means it has chemicals inside the soft tissues which would just cause horrible crap to happen. Which would really, and it's been sitting there for what, months, years, inside of a sealed coffin, 6 feet underground. You know it's been eaten away by bacteria, and it's just been rotting in the ground like that, and it's just disgusting to really think about. But yeah, that would happen. That is literally what would happen. So a zombie apocalypse is completely irrelevant. It's completely impossible from that kind of perspective. And even if it was possible to reanimate a corpse like that, it wouldn't last very long. I mean, granted, it is technically possible to reanimate recently deceased tissue. With electrical impulses, you can make muscles move, you can make tendons pull, but what I'm talking about is recently deceased, like a few hours, few days. They do experiments like this in science. They have done scientific experiments like this that show you can cause muscle tissue to activate with electrical impulses. So it is technically possible to reanimate a corpse like that, but yeah, it just, long-term survivability of the corpse after it's been reanimated would not be more than a few days, maybe a few weeks. I mean, coupled with the fact of dehydration. I mean, like I said, the internal organs aren't working, their digestive systems aren't working, so they would not be able to properly absorb any type of nutrition. I mean, they are eating people, killing and eating people, and consuming human flesh and eating brains and stuff like that, but they're not actually absorbing any nutrition from that. And if their intestines aren't working, they're not absorbing moisture, so eventually they would just die of dehydration. They would just stop functioning. Their muscles would dry up, and would cease to be able to move, and they would just not work anymore. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm even talking about this. It's just, I found that interesting, and it got me thinking when I was playing a zombie game. So, I don't even know if you guys are even listening anymore. But yeah, this is kind of crap that got me thinking. But yeah. Anyway, let's see I'm not even paying attention. How much longer do I have on this? Actually, it does look like I am very close to actually having the 100 points to finish this out. So let's see. I just need a couple more points, either assist points or just general score points in order to get this. There we go. I got it. Contract fulfilled. Haha. And here we go. Let's take a look. Yeah. Now, I could turn this in right now, but I think I'm going to cut here and come back to when I actually do manage to get the points. Because, as I said before, yeah, it took me a while to actually do this. I had to cut the video right there because it did take me a while. Because, like I said, actually getting an Uber to kill a sentry is the only way. Getting an Uber to kill a sentry or getting an Uber and getting assist with a demo man is the only way I can score points once you hit that 100 point mark and actually try and go for the 30 bonus points. So yeah, you can only do it with these two advanced criteria, which is a bit annoying with this. It is a bit annoying since that is the only way you can get the bonus points. But yeah, in some of the contracts it's easier than others. Like last week's demo man thing where I just had to get sticky bomb kills. That was easy. And I really wish I would have realized that at the time. That would have been easy. I just needed to get some more sticky bomb kills and stuff like that. Or kill people on the point. I don't remember what it was. But yeah. The reason I am talking about it and talking about the fact that it was difficult to get this one done is the fact that there is only a single, yes, one demo man on this entire map, on my entire team. And getting an Uber on him to get assists was a pain in the ass. It took a team scramble, which is why I'm now on red, and actually about half an hour of extra recording time just to get this done. Because, yeah, every time I got an Uber and we got close to getting a sentry down, it never worked, and I got killed before I could get my Uber off. But here we go. I finally managed to get it done. I finally managed to get a demo man Ubered and get an assist kill on him, as well as getting a sentry down with him, which was very nice. Very nice indeed. Haha. So, yeah. This has been Team Fortress 2. This has been me completing a medic contract, and let's turn it in and see what it is we get, because I don't remember what I got. What did I get? What did I get? Ooh, a pistol, a slightly worn pistol. Not bad, not great. It's not one of the unusual pistols, the really, really rare one, but it was fairly nice. So, anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Team Fortress 2. This has been Bobson. And until next time, I will see you later. Hopefully with less zombie talk and rotting corpse talk. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.